This is in Conde Systems Tech Support. In this video, I'm going to show you how to design a mural using the CS versions of Photoshop. And for the purpose of this video, I'm going to be creating a 12 by 18 mural using 6 by 6 tiles. So the first thing I need to do is I need to size my image. And in order to size my image, I will go to the toolbar, click on Image, and come down to image size, and then come down with document size, and my width is going to be 18, which I've already have that in, and then my height is going to be 12, and then I click on OK. Now I need to physically set up my guidelines. I'm going to come up to View and come down to Snap To, which you'll understand why we're doing this when we start putting in our little squares, and click on Guides. Now go back to View, and we're going to come down to New Guide, and we're going to have to put a guideline every 6 inches because I'm using 6 by 6 ceramic tiles. Don't forget, you always need to start with 0. So I'm going to put my first guideline at 0, come back to View, and come down to New Guide. I'm going to put in my 6-inch vertical line. Click on OK, click on View, New Guide again, type in 12, say OK. To set up my 18-inch guideline, go back to View and New Guide and type in 18. Now I'm ready to set up my horizontal guidelines. And in order to do that, go back to New and click on Horizontal. Set 0, so click on OK. Come back to View, New Guide again, click on Horizontal. Make sure you click on that because I do sometimes forget to do that. And come down and type in 6 and OK. Back to View, down to New Guide, and type in 12. And I almost forgot to do horizontal, so make sure to click on horizontal and say OK. So once you have your guidelines, your image should appear like this with all the grid lines in place. Now to do my each individual tiles, I'm going to need to use my rectangle marquee tool. So click on the rectangle marquee, and in order to make sure I get actually 6 by 6 inches, I'm going to come up here to the toolbar where it says Style and click on the drop down menu and select Fixed Aspect Ratio. Then I'm going to type in the size of my tiles. Since I'm using 6 by 6, type in 6 and 6, and then just press the tab key. Okay. Now I'm ready to type in to create my individual squares. So I'm going to go up here to the top, and I'm going to click on the upper left hand side of my first square and drag my mouse down to the bottom right hand side. And earlier I got you to check the Snap To, and this is why, because when you get close to the lines, it's going to snap it into place. Okay? Now, I'm going to go back up to the toolbar, click on the pointer tool, come up to Edit, and Copy, and then File, and New, and I would go ahead and start naming each individual square. So I always start with A1. And click on OK. And then go back to the toolbar, go to Edit, and Paste. So there's my first rectangle. But remember, you've got to go back in there and size your image to allow for your bleed area. So in order to do that, I'm going to go back up to the toolbar, and I'm going to click on Image Size again, come down to where my document size here is, and I always add 0.125 to my image whenever I'm trying to allow for my bleed area. So click on OK, and you'll see my image enlarged just a little bit. So let's go back up to Image and Image Size, and there you go, 6.125. In order to save some paper, you can create another canvas size and drag couple of rectangles over onto the other canvas size so you can print out 1, 2, or 3 individual rectangles or squares. In order to do that, I'm going to come up here to File and New, and since I'm using the Ricoh 7000, I'm going to print on the 13 by 19 paper. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go over here and click on the drop down menu where it says pixels and click on inches. And so I need my canvas size to be 6.125, but oh, sorry, made a boo-boo here. Okay, since I'm using 13 by 19 paper, I'm going to type in up here for my width 13 and by 19. And also my resolution, because my tiles or my mural is going to be printed at 200% resolution. So this is where I'll come in and make sure my resolution is the same. And I click on OK. And then I can go up here and I can kind of halfway minimize my screen. And there's my first rectangle. I'm going to move him over and halfway minimize him also. Well, we'll do the opposite. Here we go. So we see both screens. Here's my canvas size for printing. In order to get my image over, I'm simply going to go to the rectangle or the square, click on the image, and drag it over to the blank page. And there I have my first square. And so you do that for each individual tile. Okay, this is Sonia in Condi Systems Tech Support. I hope this has helped. If you need my help, please don't hesitate to call. Happy printing.